So today we're going to be looking at your Wonders Your Turn book, Blue Dot, page 39, 39, 39, 39. The first thing we're going to be looking at are rhymes. So we've talked about this before. We know that words in a poem can rhyme. They can rhyme. And rhyming words have the same ending sound. For example, mop, flop, top, and pop all rhyme because they have the same ending sound. So they kind of already marked them there for us, but let's go ahead and put a square around the parts that rhyme. So mop ends in op. Op, mop. Flop ends in op as well. Top ends in op, and pop ends in op. So they all have the same ending sound. That means that all of these words rhyme with each other. Mop, flop, top, pop. They all rhyme. So your directions today are to read the poem, circle the words that rhyme, write the rhyming words on the line. Oh boy. Write the rhyming words on the lines. So let's go ahead and do the first one together. Let's read our poem. And I know that you guys can read these words, so you read them with me. I can see. That is the name of the poem because if you notice, it's a little bit darker than all of the other writing. That tells me that that is a title. It's the name. I can see. I can see a frog. It sits on a log. I can see a frog. It sits on a log. What two words rhyme there? I can see a frog. It sits on a log. So let's circle the two words that rhyme. Frog and log. And then we have to write our words in our lines. So we write frog and log. They rhyme because they both end in og. Og. Frog, log. Your next poem, read this with me. I can see a fox. He sits on a box. I can see a fox. He sits on a box. So you're going to circle the two words that rhyme and then you're going to write them here. Okay. Your next part says read each word. Complete the rhyming word. So, what does this say? Read it. Sound it out. Ought, hot. Now, they gave us the beginning sound. What does the ending have to be in order to rhyme with this word? Hot. Write the ending. Then over here, let's sound this out. D-a-g. Dog. What needs to go here so that this word rhymes with this one? Okay, we're going to turn our page And today we have our draft model writing again. So every Friday we're looking at different drafts. You remember that when we write, writers usually write the same thing more than once. They fix their mistakes and then they rewrite it. They write it again. So a draft model is one copy of the writing. And then we're going to fix it and write it again. So it says, read the draft model. That means it needs to be fixed, right? Use the questions to help you write about how Sam and Amy are different. So we need to fix something from this draft model or we need to add something. Let's see. Draft model. Sam likes to draw. Amy likes to draw too. There's our high frequency word too. Sam likes to draw. Amy likes to draw too. Amy likes to draw dogs. So who is the writing about? Who are we talking about in the writing? Let's read it one more time. Sam likes to draw. Amy likes to draw too. Amy likes to draw dogs. So who are we talking about in the writing? Who is the writing about? Well, we're saying that Sam and Amy like to draw. So my writing is both about Sam and Amy. So right here, I'm just going to write Sam and Amy. I know that the writing is about Sam and Amy. Well, what do we learn about Sam and Amy? What do they both like to do? They both like to, it says Sam likes to draw, Amy likes to draw too. How are Amy and Sam the same? What do they both like to do? They both like to draw. So we're just going to write the word draw. They both like to draw. Now our third question says, what could you add to tell about how they are different? So we know how they're the same. They both like to draw. But how are they different? Sam likes to draw. Amy likes to draw too. Amy likes to draw dogs. So we know they're the same because they both like to draw. But we have to make them different also. So they both like to draw. Amy likes to draw dogs. If they're different, then that means that Sam doesn't like to draw the same thing as Amy. They both like to draw, but they like to draw different things. So now we're going to add some more details in our writing to talk about how they are different. Okay, so we're going to rewrite the whole draft today. So we're going to start with Sam. We're going to copy what it says here. Sam likes I'm right here. Likes to draw. Likes to draw. Don't forget your punctuation. Amy likes to draw too. Amy likes to draw, comma, 2. So this kind of 2 is like also. She likes to draw also. Don't forget your punctuation. And then we have the last sentence here. Amy likes Amy likes to draw dogs. Dogs. And our punctuation, our period. So now we rewrote it, but we have to add one more detail. How are they different? So how are Sam and Amy different? They both like to draw, so that makes them the same. But Amy likes to draw dogs, but Sam, and we've run out of room, so we're going to go to the bottom. Sam likes to draw, and we got to make it different. Amy likes to draw dogs. What do you think Sam likes to draw? And punctuation. So you're going to fill in that blank. What do you think Sam likes to draw? He doesn't like to draw dogs because we want to make him different than Amy. So they both like to draw, but they like to draw different things. Amy likes to draw dogs. Sam likes to draw. We got to make it up. What does he like to draw? Maybe he likes to draw cars, trees. Maybe he likes to draw cats. What do you think he likes to draw? You fill in that blank for me. Okay? Good job. I know that was a lot of writing.